Today we're going to enjoy our resort for a little bit longer, and then we are going to head up north around the Big Island and spend a lot of today exploring the island. I'm really looking forward to it, to really get out here and see the rest of the Big Island.
This is honestly one of the nicest resort pools I've ever been in for a couple of reasons. One, it's not very crowded. Two, they have pretty fun water slides, and they got all these different waterfalls. You can sit under them. It's legitimately pretty awesome. I'm thoroughly impressed. It looked cool in the pictures, but when we got here, I was like, wow, this is the nicest resort pool I've ever been in.
Our first stop here is going to be Hapuna Beach and Beach 69, which are two of the most popular beaches on the island, and they're supposed to be really beautiful. So we parked, we got to pay a fee to enter, and we're gonna go check it out. This is Hapuna Beach. It's a beautiful beach. It's big, white sand. There's a lot of people out here. It's popular for families, and we're just gonna take a quick walk on the beach.
The water here is crystal clear.
Well, Hapuna Beach lives up to the hype. It's an absolutely beautiful beach. I'm a little sad that we couldn't stay longer today, but hopefully we can hit it up another day and spend some time, because the water was so clear and so calm. It was a perfect spot to just kind of float around in the water. But now we are heading around the Kohala coast and taking in some more spots and some more views along the way. So we're gonna keep rolling here on the Big Island. Right now, we're in Waimea, and we're heading to the Fish and the Hog to get a little barbecue. Now, it might seem a little strange in Hawaii to be getting barbecue, but in this area of Waimea, they are known for cattle farming, and it's a huge part of their history, so that is what we're here for, to get a little barbecue.
Well, we got seated here at the Fish and the Hog, and today we're going more hog and less fish, because we're in cowboy country here in Hawaii, believe it or not. It's a ranching area. The Paniolos are the cowboys here in Hawaii. And so we're going all barbecue. And I got the barbecue sampler, brisket, pulled pork, ribs, and sausage. And that is actually getting a rib tip sandwich. It's a special today. So we always try to find the best barbecue no matter where we go. And this seemed like the perfect area in Hawaii to do that. And since we didn't grab breakfast, we also got an appetizer. We got some Reuben spring rolls. That literally has nothing to do with the area, but we were just starving. It is homemade pastrami, and they look really good.
I saw this on the menu, and I wanted it. Oh, that's good. Pastrami is really good. And the outside of the spring roll is very, very crispy. I'm not sure what sauce we're dipping it in. I think it's like a Thousand Island sort of ranch mix. This is my rib tip sandwich. It is absolutely gigantic. I don't really know where to begin. I should probably cut it in half. That would be smart. My goodness. All right, let's not wait. That is delicious. Their sauce on here is a little bit spicy. The rib tips are cooked perfectly. Wow. This is a huge sandwich though. I don't know how I'm gonna eat it all. Adam's gonna have to help me, and he has plenty of food on his own. Got some onion too. Onions, coleslaw, pickles. It's delicious.
All right, we're going rib first. on this barbecue sampler. We're going with their house barbecue sauce, paniolo, cowboy.
Cowboy sauce and cowboy meal.
I've been eating a lot of fish. First off, the barbecue sauce is really good, but I've been eating a lot of fish, and eat a rib feels good. This is their brisket. This is their crack seed barbecue sauce. It is their house barbecue sauce with a plum and kind of Asian vinegar flair to it. It's very good. I think I heard them also say they put some Kona coffee in their barbecue sauce, which makes sense because that's really local. This is a side I have never had with barbecue before. Grilled pineapple. I'm not even quite sure what's on it. It looks like paprika, but I don't think it is. Oh, man. That's really good. I still don't know what that is seasoned with.
Spicy?
It's got some spice. I wouldn't say it's high. But it's grilled and it's very sweet. It's the pineapples that are grown here in Hawaii have a sweeter flavor. So when they're picked locally, they're a sweeter version of pineapples. And that's really good. It's like my favorite bite of pineapple I've had on the islands.
Okay, that was the fish and the hog. Delicious food, huge portions. We basically are rolling ourselves out of here as we continue our day. But this is a great stop here in Waimea and absolutely delicious. So as we keep rolling here on the Big Island, we're in Waimea and it's been raining quite a bit. It's totally different climate than when we were just down on the beach a few hours ago. Well, we stopped off here at the Waipio Valley Lookout. It's raining, so I don't know what we're gonna see when we get out there, but we were here and in the area, and we don't really have another day that we can come check it out. It's supposed to be a great view, so we're just gonna get out in the rain and see what we can see from up here. Well, we're down here at the overlook, looking down into the Waipio Valley. It is beautiful. Looks like the sun is trying to peek out, so maybe it will shed a little more light down there, but it's even in overcast right now, it's a pretty beautiful view.
There's a road to drive down into the valley. However, it is the steepest road in North America and is highly not recommended. Basically, don't do it. And I can see why. The path to even walk down to the lookout was steep enough that I wouldn't take a car down that path. You can also hike down there. There's like a black sand beach. It's a strenuous hike. Some people actually did it. They just came up. And then ATVs and Jeeps go down there as well. But we're not gonna go down there today because we didn't plan on doing it. Also, I think it'd be better to do it on a sunny day.
It wants to come out. There's the sun. It wants to shine light on this valley. Well, that was a nice little stop. It was raining, so we got a little wet, but it was a nice view of the valley below. Really wish we had been here on a sunny day, but sometimes you just gotta roll with it. We are taking the scenic route along the Hamakua coast. We have stopped off here at the Onomea Bay, and we're going to hike down a little bit and take in the views of the bay. It's really beautiful from up here, but we're just gonna try and get a little closer, get a better view. Hiking down towards the Onomea Bay. From up here, it is beautiful, so we're just gonna get a little closer, take in the views from down closer to the bay. we just parked on the side of the road, and there's a trail, like pretty well paved trail, that is gonna take us down closer. We made it down here to Onomea Bay. It is absolutely beautiful. There really aren't too many people around, which is cool, and it's just gorgeous. I'll never get sick of places like this. It's just, oh, and that was a big wave behind me. It was a pretty easy hike down too. Well paved and well marked, so it's pretty easy and well worth it to come down here and have a look.
Well, what a fantastic stopover at Onomea Bay. Very sparse crowd, great ocean setting, and a nice hike down to it. So A+ stop for us today. Hilo is the wettest city in the United States. A lot of condensation builds on this side of the island. So it rains in spurts over here. It rains a lot at night. But if you can catch it on a clear day, it's really a beautiful area. The rainforest is awesome. I wanted to spend a day kind of exploring the rainforest, and we're getting it to the nth degree here today. Well, we've arrived at Akaka Falls, and we are heading to look at Kahuna Falls first. It is very strongly suggested that you visit Kahuna Falls first because it is the appetizer. They don't want you to be underwhelmed after you see it, because Akaka Falls, 400-foot drop into a very nice pool, and it's supposed to be a great photo spot. And we have seen some terrific waterfalls so far, and this is supposed to be the best, most scenic one on the Big Island, so we're looking forward to it. The other nice part about Akaka Falls is that it's about a half-mile loop, so it's pretty accessible. It's also a nice paved path, so if you're coming here, it's a relatively easy visit. So that was Kahuna Falls. It's very hard to see, just a very tiny lookout. So I understand why they recommend going there first, because you would, if you weren't looking hard, you actually might miss the falls. You hear them, but you have a hard time seeing them. So this really is our rainforest day on the Big Island, and we just had this amazing 80-degree day. Everything is so green because it rains here so much. And Akaka Falls is also a very rainforesty area. So I'm pretty excited. I don't know if Madeline's loving the rainforest as much as I am.
What?
Are you loving the rainforest as much as I am?
I love the rainforest.
Oh, good.
Makes me thirsty listening to all these waterfalls, though. I don't know if that's normal.
Well, there it is, Akaka Falls. It's very impressive in person.
Well, that was Rainbow Falls. You just walk right up and see it. Probably one of the most accessible waterfalls that we have seen since we've been in Hawaii. Super easy, really pretty. You just walk right up. It's not pronounced how you think it is.
Another quick stop here in Hilo. We're going to the boiling pots.
We have driven up Mauna Kea and we're at about 9,000 feet where the visitor center is. And from here you can only keep going if you have a four-wheel drive vehicle, which we do not. So this is where we knew that ahead of time, but we were fine with it. We went all the way up Haleakala, so we thought we'll come up as far as we can and take in what we can. But yeah, we're at about 9,000 feet and we can see clouds below us. We can see the top of Mauna Kea, and it's a little bit chillier up here than it is down below.
Well, this is one of those moments that the camera does not do justice. We're on the slopes of Mauna Kea and we're above the clouds over here. You can see Mauna Loa behind me, and without the full depth perception, it just doesn't come through about how amazing this view actually is.
Such a great day here on the north side of the island. If you want to see more from our adventures on the Big Island, click right here. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.